Welcome to the Mischief. I'm Valen, and this is Heavens of Sorcery. Yep, that's right. I still have the cloak. You can't take it away from me either, because I love it to death. So hi everybody, how you doing today? Currently, I did a little bit of a rehash on the base. Just a bit. I did a lot of reconstruction. I just kind of like expanded out this little bedroom space so that if I wanted to, I could, have a snooze in a bit of comfort instead of just having a bed slapped down on the side. I kind of got like this little cooking area here. I kind of have like little, we got misty lands, we've got the ether, we've got our casting altar has been moved over here. We've got just a few general purpose items, like my rustic stuff, plus a couple lingering potions. Actually, I put some more downstairs. I'll have to go get those. You'll probably notice, I also put stuff in here. I found a bunch of these, like chest upgrades, which you can actually make them. I did make one, and I applied it here. And it's a wood to copper, or wood to gold chest upgrade, which is like the lowest tier. It kind of makes it pretty big because it was getting really, really wide. And I just put all the seeds and plantables here, and leaving all the food in this chest. But otherwise, I found several of those in the Nether because I just went back to the Nether to check it out. Found some places to visit, a little bit of loot to get there, but not too much. This one here is a silver chest, which I think is like 3 tiers up, but each one requires previous tiers and lots of stuff. So the only thing I really had a decent amount of, surprisingly, was gold. So that's what I went with, and that's the first one that I ended up multiplying. At some point, I will need to get some automation going for creating iron, because there's lots of it being needed. But yeah, I mean, I still have the rest of this stuff over here. I have some other visitors that came through the Nether portal. We've got New Banditus over here. We also have, the traditional setup over there, but this area over here, this is the new area. One, I expanded the Botania area a little bit. I anticipate I'll likely expand it even further, but for now, I just kind of set it up so that this had its own little space. It's got a little bit of, some charcoal still left in it. Can I still drop off my seeds? Is it in here that the seeds are? Yes, it is. I have lots of those ironberry seeds. But I've been thinking of some ways that I could automate the iron, and yeah, I probably will do that, just not on today's. For now, though, you can see that I made this entire area. This is where I used some of the iron, making some of the chain and then chiseling it up and stuff, as well as taking all the raid runs that I did. I converted it into a whole bunch of stuff. And yes, I have my own little friendly little stoneling here, which if you don't know how to make a stoneling, you place down a piece of stone that's been cooked, not cobblestone, stone, like it's unmined. And then you click on it with one of those Heart of the Diamonds. There we go, we'll just fly over here. Whoop. One of these things here, and it'll turn into your own little little dude, little person here, who I named Digital Misfit. Thank you very much. And I'm naming things that I like, little NPCs and stuff, after our patrons. So I thought that would be nice. So, and then you just sneak right click to give them something. Like in this case, they're holding my Tinker's Lens in the Tinker's area, which is great. There you go. You can hold on to that for now. Yep. And I also didn't realize that if you hold a diamond in the raid dungeon, all of those guys will just run up to you. And then you could potentially take the stuff from them that they have, or in trade most likely, or you just slaughter them and take what you can get. But yeah, I figured I would just make at least one for now. I might make a bunch more of them. I think they're pretty cute, and they're not nearly as dangerous as the other ones that were in there. So today we're going to be working on trying to get one of these, a mixer centrifuge from Embers Rekindled, which actually it's just Embers. The mixer centrifuge was created in Embers Rekindled. It's kind of like it being brought forward, I believe, and then, or at least it's a different mod that was. Anyway, we're going to be making the mixer centrifuge. How do we make that? Well, all sorts of stuff, but nothing that's really too fancy. It does require the Starlight crafting altar that I have in Misty World right now, but it requires a cauldron, copper ingot. Yes, I had to trade a bunch to get those, as well as a little bit of stuff here that I already had made up, I believe. I'm not sure. Oh, there was something else. In the Nether, I found automatic breakers. Oh, these things are fabulous. If you want to have a way of getting automatically broken things to automatically break, these are great. And I will be using those in a future episode. I also ended up enchanting my Pigarang with efficiency 4. Tombstone has now been installed because I updated the latest version instead of the previous Gravestone mod, which adds a soulbound effect in a lot of cases, which is just kind of like meh. But you basically can keep the item for when you respawn, you'll keep it on you. But there we go. With efficiency 4, the speed on this thing is much faster. So if you miss your target, you don't have to wait for like an extra 5 seconds for it to come back. But we're going to go over here. And we're going to look for, what is it, Misty Astral Altars. I do have my cloak on, so it should be relatively safe. There we go, and we are now here. This is what I was looking for. And I believe, yeah, I've already got everything set up in here just so that we could do it. I have enough light coming in from these little additional spectral relays with lenses on them set up here. So I'm just going to click, and we can make our first item here, which is going to be that. It's going to be used for making some alloys, which then we can use to make a celestial altar, which then we can use to make a starlight infuser, among a lot of other things. Ooh, and the roar to beam splitter. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I got to put back the resonating wand before I forget. And then we can go back into our overworld base and start setting this stuff up. I like the instant travel now. It's pretty darn good. I don't have to like do these massive cutaways. At least not too bad of one. But so the mixer centrifuge. I did also, let's actually put this down again, end up making some more fluid pipes, which was just a bit more iron. I'm almost out of iron. Fluid extractors, we're going to need those too. Carbonite levers, we're going to take some of these. We'll just grab them for now. And then we'll probably need some item pipe. I actually want an item extractor. Do we have... That's item dropper. Item extractor. Oh, it's just 2 item pipes, Camonite, and 2 redstone, which we can do with that. So 2 of those, Camonite plate, and some redstone. I am thinking I need to have a way of like teleporting. I might get a wand or something like that I can teleport short distances around the base now, because it's actually quite big. Oh, there we go. I forgot. I can climb on the chain because that's rustic chain up here. This here is inspirations chain. Funny thing, for some reason I couldn't get the rustic chain to go up and down, and I couldn't get the inspirations chain to go horizontal. So I ended up using the rustic chain for that, which actually kind of helped make it look a little bit different. And I like that these are a lot more chunky. Look like they're holding it up with some kind of like flotation devices. I just thought it was really cool. But let's get the assembly halo friend here, which is always good to have. I like it. There we go. Got an item extractor as well. I've got my levers, and I should have enough that I can get this thing going at least. So let's check out the part where it was talking about that. I think... Was it Big Mix-Up? Yeah, I think so. Not only does melting metals down enable some extra material efficiency, it also provides the option to mix your metals together to get new ones with more specialized properties. For this, you'll need a mixer centrifuge. Feed the molten metals to be mixed into the bottom half of the mixer. Oh, I don't need the item pipes. Okay, well, I'm sure I'll use that somewhere else. Supply ember energy and extract from the top half. Okay, yep. So we need to have a couple melters feeding into a mixer centrifuge. Ooh, and then it's a 3 copper to 1 tin ingot, and you get 4 bronze ingots after the stamper is done with it. And you can also make dawnstone, which is also pretty darn useful stuff. But I'm thinking we're going to need to get a couple melters. So let's see here. Melters, that requires copper and niobium. Oh no. I have a melter here, but I really don't want to mix these together. I want to have a singular one, and I want to have an alloyed one over here. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I am going to grab up, because I only have 1 niobium ingot here. I can grab a few more. Let's grab 8. Just have those smelt up right now. And what else do I need? Copper, which I did make some. I have a bit more, because I'm going to want 2 of these melters. Camonite, bricks, and a plate, and this is on a luminous crafting table. All right. Oh, and of course the molten cores Forgot about that. Oh, didn't I have those? They're there. 1, 2 of those. And then I just need to grab the Camonite stuff. And there we are. We now can start crafting a couple more melters, which I've got 2 fluid extractors, fluid pipe. Probably be a good idea if I had, let's see, a chest of some sort. Wait, wood. Let's go over here. Yeah, I've got chests. Okay. I will want 2 chests for 2 different metals to be fed in. All right. Oh, I did it already. I walked off with the wand. Oh, and I forgot I only made 1 of them. I'm glad that I came back to put this away. All right, let's just put this back in. We can continue on. And now I'm going to do a little bit of a setup. I might either do a time lapse or a skip on this one. We'll see, because I just want to try and figure out the best way in my mind to have this set up. Okay, so I've more or less exhausted all of my materials, but as you can see, I currently have an okay setup. I'm using the splitter right now so that it can emit 3 different ways, which isn't enough because I need 4. But I have a way of getting around this, and that is actually going here and there. And then it should feasibly start working if I turn this one on too. Yep. There we go. So now I'm getting Ember at all the things that I need Ember in. And we've got 1 tin ingot here. And in here we have 3 copper ingots, which tin should then get melted in here. Copper get melted in there because I've already got those levers. Oh, I don't have those levers flicked on. I don't have those levers flicked on, but once I do, they'll go in here. They'll start melting, and then they'll automatically go into the mixer centrifuge, which will then melt them together. And then hopefully pipe that out into here and automatically get this stamped into the bin below. I've pretty much exhausted my materials at this point, but let's hope that it works. We're going to go with the copper first, and then the tin, and then things are melting. So this is a good sign. I can see the ingot in there. This is the tin stuff over here. Yeah, I see you over there, Digital Misfit. Okay, and it seems like copper is going in. Did it automatically just start? Oh no, it's making bronze already. Nice. So we're getting it. Awesome. So it doesn't even need a full ingot's worth. There's some Z fighting going on there. That's interesting. But it's now making me the bronze that I need to progress. Oh, nice. And that... Did that not... There we go. Okay. I have 4 bronze ingots. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's turn these off now. Oops, there we go. Turn all that stuff off. We don't need this to keep on piping things out. I dumped a whole bunch of coal into my Ember bore down in the Misty World, and I chunk loaded that because you can do this, and then you can just left click to claim it. Then you can, is it control? No, it's shift click to then chunk load the area, but I don't want to do that here at least, so I'm just going to leave that open. But that's going to allow that to constantly mine up materials and while I need it, because I've got plenty of Ember, but I'm going to need more. I just know that I am. It's just how it is. I'm going to need these bronze ingots now, because now that we've completed the mixer centrifuge, we move on to the celestial altar, which, yeah, and actually I made a whole new stamp base, some more Ember receptors, and more Ember emitters just for this setup over here. Not that I mind it, it's just that my materials are a bit light to do so. It would be nice to have more copper and iron and lead, so I could really just flesh that out. But I think that that's part of the pack progression, is that you don't have those, and you have to spend those on specific things to progress, and then you're encouraged to, you know, automate and start making some things that will allow you to, if you really want to expand into those. Otherwise, you can continue on with the quest line, which is what I'm going to try and do with the Celestial Altar. So we're going to try, and I've already got some runes of Starlight left over here. Yeah, I made a few more, plus some more runes of mana. Plus I've got the bronze ingots now. Oh, I will need a star metal ingot. I can get that. That's just a couple of these. Let's get 4 of these to make some more star metal, because I used up the star metal I had. Let's just grab these. And I don't think I'll need the mana runes. But in order to do this, we're going to need marble. That's already there. We've got crystals. That's there. Aquamarine. That's already over there. So let's go into the Aether real quick. And... oh, wait. I can't go there yet. I just realized because my linking tool is in the Misty World. It's a good thing I've got this network, or else I'd be like all over the place. Ember Mine, Astral Altars. Yeah, let's go here first. And then I can jump over here, open this up, and grab... oh, I thought I had a linking tool in here. Is it in my magics? It is. Alright. I will see you in the ether. There we go, and now it's just a little bit of a hop down here. And then we should be able to use this crystal. It's not assigned to any location right now, so let's just put these down. And we'll just go with that. And then I think with my linking tool, there we go, I can do this and link it to those two. And while that's going on, the Sun Altar. You guys remember how I beat the Sun God, right? Or the guy who proclaimed he was the Sun God. Well, I've got the Sun Altar sitting over there by the portal. It works now. It's just a matter of it had to go through one full day-night cycle, and now it works. Don't know why, but yep, that's the thing. What I might do is actually teleport back, make it nighttime, and then come back. Or I can show you guys, actually. That sounds even better. Alright, so instead of using that, let's actually go up here. And I can show you guys. Popping through here, I click on here, and we can select the time on the Sun Altar. So previously, the Sun God was keeping... His job was basically just to keep it all the way sunny all the time. Was his thing. So instead, we're going to make it late. Pow. So I can adjust that very easily now, which is pretty darn cool, all things considered. I'm Farticus, and I'm here to try and get this thing set up. Let's just take a shortcut over here. And I just ran into something. That was great. That was a good shot. I'm so skilled with those things. This should speed things along a little bit more now that I have the you know, nighttime adding the extra effect on these niobiums. Of course, it helps if I end up using the right ore. I grabbed niobium instead of iron, but oh well, you know. At least I figured it out before too long. Alright, I think that I finally have everything set up for this now. I just need some kind of crystal, which is fine. If I put that here, is that gonna... It doesn't want to accept... Oh, it needs to be attuned. That's the problem. I forgot about that. So I need to take one of these, toss it in there and get it attuned. There we go. And then I should be able to make the Astral Altar upgrade. Oh my gosh. I look forward to the different things that I had going on. While this is happening, I just realized I have another thing that I ended up doing. Where is my other urn? There it is. Let's grab this. It is now an... Oh no. Oh no, the moon is setting. Crud. Alright, that didn't work. Well, while I've got it, because I will have to change it back to day and then night again. Might actually do that real quick, and then I can show you guys while we're waiting. So let me take out my Akashic Tome, or my journal, Astral Tome as it is, and show you something, my progress with the perks. As you can see, I'm well into level 14 at this point. I continued on, let's actually zoom in a bit, along here just getting increased effectiveness of perks, which is fine, that just increases my damage. I got a 2% increased mining speed, 15% XP on perks, another one, and another one. And then I spent a point here, which is an epiphany. This allows me to now start here if I want, or here if I want. And then I can branch out with more 15% perk XP gained which is what I think I'm going to do. So I'm going to start over here with this one, and then if I get another level, I could even start over here. But I think what I'm going to do is instead... Ooh, actually, did that just, like, get all 3 of them? What? I guess I'll find out next level, but that would be a whole lot. That would be a whole lot. And then I could potentially do this one as well. That would really speed up my levels. Actually, let's take a look here, because I need it to be nighttime anyway, right? So let me get this nighttime, and we'll go into the Misty World. Alright, so I teleported back to a normal place. I guess it's still starting to get dark. There are some spiders and such. Let's actually take out the book. See if there's that big of a change. Perks. So we're about here on the book-ish, which is close to the top of the page. I guess we'll find out here in a moment. When I just kill a few mobs here and there. Little dancing spider and everything. Alright, let's have another look. Perks. Looks to be about the same level. So I don't think it's that big of a... Maybe I do need to actually spend those the 3 extra points to get those 3 extra bits. But it looks like it unlocked all of them. That's kind of crazy. With the update, I've noticed that there are rabbits now running around out here. It's pretty funny. But let's see about attuning this. Is it dark enough yet? This should be able to tell me if it is. But I don't know that Dissidia... Oh, it is in the sky. Alright, so it has to be dark enough before this lights up. If you run into this problem, just know that on nights that you know that your constellation is in the sky, it will need to be a bit later than usual for it to actually show up. In the meantime, though, I might just earn a little bit more XP and see if I can get this thing to level another time. Alright, here we go. Everything's looking good now. I've actually got a whole bunch of stuff in my inventory from just killing mobs. That was a terrible toss. Can I try that again? Liz, accept this crystal and make it... Is it already infused? Is that what's going on here? Let me toss these out. Doesn't look like it's already infused. Huh. Or attuned, I should say. There we go. I just needed to kind of get the rest of the junk out of the area. Then it would actually start attuning, which it's just a really pretty thing. Having these blue lights going up. Oh, so good. So good. Alright, so this should be able to finish off the ritual I've been trying to do this whole time. There we go. Yeah, there we are. Phew! And I just need my wand. Boy, my inventory is filled with mob spawns. And then it's going to ruin this setup. But not to worry, we just build a new setup for the new altar. It's no big deal. And once it's complete, then I should have... Yep, there we go, a new chapter, Constellation. Oh, nice. Because the altars are actually the key. And if you want to know what it is, I think in Attunement, there's the altar. And it tells you what the next altar looks like. It's actually not that different from this one. Oh, no. No, it's much bigger. Okay, which these are probably going to need to get moved. I've also got buckets of liquid Starlight. Oh, alright. Well, it's not going to work until I do this anyway, so I might as well just put a few of these items away. Oh, I've got a whole bunch of Stardust. Oh, I shouldn't have made any more. And I've got Star Metal Ore as well. Psh, got all my stuff here that I need. Oh. Alright, so here it says, it seems that not only can you attune yourself in the attunement altar, but you can attune rock crystals too. With these attuned rock crystals, you can further focus the starlight collected by your altar and upgrade it once again, which we have therefore done. Yep, paste bin of structure for use with the template manager. Yay! This means that I don't need to actually hand build this. I can make it with that. So I'm going to end up copying this, and then I will break down the old altar, and I'll be back shortly. There we go. That's looking pretty darn good if I don't, you know, don't particularly say so, but yeah, I need to rename this. Alright, Tome of Transference. Let's see if we can get this thing to work, I might have to clear out a little bit of a space. Is it here? That's a little bit too far. There? Oh, that looks pretty close. You know what I can do? I can actually do a little something extra here. Let's take this and I can click on it. Oh no, not in that book. It's in this book. The one that we just saw. We can actually visualize this one. So let's go back into, whoa, look, wrong view. See if I can actually link that there. All right, so the corner needs to be there for it to actually link up properly. That's what I'm looking for. So if I put this here, there we go. And now when I go in here, I can unlink this. There we are. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Nice. And then I can put these back down like I had before, just because I thought it looked kind of cool. No other reason. That's pretty much it. And then I can put down the altar itself right in the middle. There we are. Hey, and it's working because that light beam, the starlight beam, comes up, and it'll accept even more starlight, so you can make even more complex contraptions with astral sorcery. Whew. Okay, that was quite the ordeal. I did not anticipate this to be quite so, you know, much effort in order to get there. But that was actually quite interesting. I look forward to, I don't know, continuing on. We've got the Starlight Infusers going to be next, which I believe I've already got the materials for. We just need to process it here on this Starlight altar. So tune in next time. We'll do that real quick. We'll get that up and running, and then maybe we'll actually do a little bit of maybe some of that iron automation, or we'll just look into whatever the next quest is and go adventuring again, because this one was a little bit of staying at home. I like to get out, stretch my legs a little bit. So if you guys enjoyed, please be sure to give a like, comment, subscribe, and as always, come visit us on Twitch, help spread the mischief, and don't be a stranger. See you guys next time. Bye.